to Mindfulness Mondays. My name is Nicole, and I will be guiding you through a breath to movement meditation practice today. We are going to focus on love. So let's get started by finding a comfortable seat. I invite you to find a block or a pillow or a folded blanket to prop your hips up, and then find yourself in a comfortable seat with the sits bones rooted into your block or your blanket. And I invite you to close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale in and a nice long exhale out. Again, just like that. Inhale through the nose, nice and long. And exhale out the mouth. Again, inhale in. And exhale out through the mouth. Continue these extended breaths and notice what is touching the mat or the earth today. You might feel your shin bones, maybe the sides of your knees, your sits bones on the block. And allow yourself to root down through those points of contact with the earth. And allow the rest of your body, the spine, to grow out from those roots. And within each inhale, you're allowing a nice lengthening through the spine, out the top of the head. And on each exhale, releasing any unnecessary tension that you might be holding today. If you're comfortable with it, you can keep the eyes closed. If not, you can gently flutter the eyes open, continuing your long breaths. And I wanted to read a quote about love. And so this is from M. Scott Peck, and it says, "Love is the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth." Love is the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. So as you're taking your long, deep breaths, we'll contemplate that statement as love as an action. So a lot of times in our society, love is seen as an emotion or a feeling that happens to us that we can't control. But what if we shift our perspective instead to seeing love as an action and something that you choose to do every day? And it's a choice to nurture your own or another's spiritual growth. And then there's one other quote from Bell Hooks in her book All About Love, which I highly recommend if you have the chance to read it. It has really helped me on this journey of finding love and being loving. So here's a quote from Bell Hooks. "Whether we are engaged in a process of self-love or of loving others, we must move beyond the realm of feeling to actualize love. This is why it is useful to see love as a practice. Whether we are engaged in a process of self-love or of loving others, we must move beyond the realm of feeling to actualize love. This is why it is useful to see love as a practice. And so, as you're breathing, taking a moment to consider, how can you practice love? How can you practice love? And as we move into this brief breath to movement practice, we'll contemplate this idea as love as an action to nurture spiritual growth, and also love as a practice, something that you choose to do every day. All right, on your next inhale, you're going to reach the arms wide and up, so a nice long inhale, arms reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands pass through heart center, palms touching together. Again, nice deep inhale, arms reaching out and up to the sky. Exhale, palms together, coming to heart center. And inhale, reaching the arms up high to the sky. This time twisting over to your right, so the left hand will come to the right knee, right hand behind you. Just a nice gentle spiral in the spine. As you inhale, allowing the spine to elongate up. And on the exhale, maybe twisting just a little bit further. One more nice deep inhale in. And exhale, releasing slowly back to center. Inhale, arms reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to the other side, so right hand to left knee. Gently spiraling, allowing the left hand to reach behind you. On your inhale, extending long through the spine. On your exhale, twisting just a little bit further. Another nice long inhale in. And exhale, releasing slowly back to center. We'll repeat that on each side one more time. Inhale, arms reaching high to the sky. Exhale, twist over to your right. Inhale, extending through the spine. And exhale, twisting just slightly further. Inhale in. And exhale back to center. Inhale, arms reaching up to the sky. Exhale, twisting over to the left. Right hand to left knee. Inhale, extend the spine up. Exhale, twisting slightly further. Inhale in. And exhale, releasing back to center. All right, we will be coming off of our prop, so you can take your prop and set it off to the side. Now we're going to come into a tabletop position. So wrists under shoulders, or your hands can be slightly wider than your shoulders, and then knees underneath the hips. If you have sensitive knees, you can always add padding, like an extra blanket underneath, just for a little more support. On your next inhale, allow the belly to drop down towards the mat and lift the chin up, tailbone up. On your exhale, curving, arching the spine up towards the ceiling. And just gently moving with your breath. Inhale into our cow pose, pulling the heart forward, pressing down into the tops of the feet. And exhale, cat pose, pushing the space between the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Continue moving through your cat-cow with your breath, allowing the breath to lead the spinal movement. And as you're doing this, considering that showing up and doing this breath to movement practice is an act of love for yourself. It's an act of replenishing your body so that you can continue doing all the hard work that you do. Taking one more cycle with your breath, inhaling into your cow pose, pushing down into the tops of the feet, heart pulling forward. Exhaling into your cat pose, pushing the space between the shoulder blades up toward the ceiling. And then coming back on your next inhale to a neutral spine. You can bring your big toes together to touch, knees out towards the edges of your mat, nice and wide. And we're going to sink our hips back into a child's pose, a nice restorative pose, reaching the arms long, and if you can, forehead to the mat. If you'd like, you can also bring a block to bring the ground closer to you so that you can have a nice rest for your head so that you're not holding your tension in your neck to keep your head up. And just allow yourself to breathe deeply all the way down into the pelvis. So on your next inhale, breathe deep into that pelvis. And as you exhale, release all unnecessary tension, allowing the earth to support you. As you continue those breaths, you can rock your forehead side to side, massaging the forehead on the mat. Just bringing a little bit of extra love to your third eye space. And we'll take one more nice deep breath in this pose. Inhale in deep into the belly. And exhale out the mouth. On your next inhale, gently coming back up to all fours, hands and knees. And then finding your way back to your comfortable seat, whether that's using your prop or your blanket. Finding that nice comfortable seat, maybe if you had your legs crossed, crossing the opposite leg in front this time. You can either allow the hands to rest palm down on the lap, or if you would like, you can flip your hands to be palm up. Palm up, for me, allows me to gather a little bit more energy from the surrounding space, whereas palm down allows me to ground a little bit more. So making a choice for yourself, maybe tuning in, what does your body need today? Maybe a little more grounding, palms down. Maybe a little bit more energy, gathering energy, palms up. And I invite you to close your eyes again And just allow your breath to go back to its natural rhythm. So no need to elongate the breath anymore. You can just let it be. And notice for yourself, after doing just that brief breath to movement practice, how is your body feeling? Maybe you were able to let go of some tension in the body, whether that's muscular tension or tension in your mind or thoughts. Just noticing without judgment. I invite you to bring your hands to your heart. So place one hand over your heart, other hand on top of that hand, and just feel into your heart space. Maybe you go out into the rest of your day with the practice of love, the nurturing of your own or another's spiritual growth. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I'll see you next time.